This movie gets a little gooey in the climax.
Watch it, Alan, I'm shooting.
Society.
Clarissa?
Society is a fun body horror movie from 1989. Body horror is a very interesting subgenre that's good if you're looking for something different from the vampire movies, the zombie movies, and the slasher movies. David Cronenberg is the king of this genre with movies like Scanners, The Fly remake, Videodrome, The Brood, and Shivers. You also have some real fun ones like Street Trash and Slither, and The Thing. We can't forget about John Carpenter's The Thing. The horror of, well, body horror comes from the body. It exploits the fear of something happening to your body, you know, like cancer and other various illnesses. It just focuses on the back that sometimes our bodies can turn against us. But in these cases it's taken to the extreme, like your body melting or a woman having teeth in her snatch. Yes, that movie actually exists. Now in Society we follow Bill Whitney. He's the son in this rich elite family. He's always felt like an outcast. He doesn't fit in with his family. He doesn't fit in with the higher rich people in society. He goes to his therapist who's always telling him, you have to be a functioning member of society. Hence the title of the movie. His sister is getting ready for her big coming out party. This is when she's introduced to all the elite and other members of the uppity up. But things take a turn when Bill is given a tape recording which sounds like her sister is taking part in some kind of weird sexual act.
You know the schedule. First we dine, then copulation. With someone your own age first. Then with your mother and me.
As Bill tries to uncover what's going on, there seems to be some kind of conspiracy going on with the higher members of society. He sees people contorting in weird ways, and it's being very obvious that everyone's just trying to cover something up. All this leads up to one of the most gag-inducing climaxes in a movie. I won't go into details here because the whole movie is leading up to this point, and I'll spoil it. All I will say is that it's things that make you go This particular body horror movie is known for being a big gross-out movie. And yes, there are scenes where you taste bile, but it really doesn't come until the third act. The rest of the movie feels more like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or The Stepford Wives. It's one of those the whole world is out to get me movies. The main character knows that something bad is going on, nobody will believe him, and the bad guys are just out to get him at every corner.
Didn't you know, Billy Boy? The rich have always sucked off low-class shit like you.
Whether to kill him or just to make him look nuts. The suspense comes more from the mystery itself, not so much the gross-out scenes, which can be confusing for people who are just going into a movie to try and reverse their lunch. But when you do get to that stuff, the practical effects are pretty well done. The movie is made more to make you feel paranoid than it is to gross you out. It's a lot like The Thing. The practical effects are the cherry on the top of an edge-of-your-seat movie. The movie is more intriguing than it is exciting, and then you eventually want to throw up.
Oh, relax, Jenny. Just go with it. It's so much fun to see how far you can stretch.
Safe to say this movie isn't for people with weak stomachs, but don't assume it's just a gross-out movie. It's a mystery wrapped in a body horror movie. For those just dipping their toes into body horror, Cronenberg is a great place to start, and afterwards give Society a watch. It's a good movie that keeps you gripped and pays off in a big spectacle. Now let me ask you, what's your favorite body horror movie? And once again, because I'm whoring this out, please go check out my horror movie Enjoy. If you like exploitation films, if you like extremely low-budget movies, and you like snuff films, you'll enjoy it very much. Please check it out, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and try to spread it around so that more people can see it. This is your buddy Justin here to remind you that the Grindhouse will never die. So gross.